Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Akron, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollard. The Red Hawks will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Akron Zips offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Now, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll run the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Zips will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Miami, Ohio's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're interesting to see what they do today.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Brown. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Zips decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And this one is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rushes on him. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now the play fake. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt.
Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Gant. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Got his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
17 on the play. And that's good enough.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Touchdown, Zips! Fitted in the window for the score.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by one. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
The Zips will kick it away to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a first down.
Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Zips want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Butler.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Gant. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Washington. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
First down for the offense.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Jones. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Red Hawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, he's got some space. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Zips racing to the line in the hurry up. Caught in the backfield, it's Newell. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Russell. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they're after him. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. The RPO, it's complete. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That gives him now a 7-point lead here in the final period. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So